Here at Chonilla.com, we like to cuss. And if you don't want your kids to hear it, then listen to us when they're not around. But if you don't mind your kids listening to grown folks talk, then turn this shit up and let the show begin.
You're listening to
Chonilla.com.
See what's going on. So they think we're gone, and they go back to banging on this thing, right? And I'm like, do they realize that this thing doesn't have money? It takes tokens. I'm like, do they realize this at this point? And I'm like, I
And
don't
even if
think
it does
so.
take money, it's probably like $4 in there.
And it's probably exactly
they're lucky.
$4
Yes.
now. I was just like, wow. So yeah, I wrote something about that on my blog. The next morning, I went back to the park. I took a picture of like the washing machine, and I was like, this is what happens in the hood. And I'm like, there's way easier ways to get money. Like they physically pulled out the laundry, like the washing machine, out of the basement and pulled it out across the street into the park to get the money out. I'm like, dude, just you could have asked me. I would have given you the dollar or something.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like that's just
That's a lot of labor. You can get a government job and do less work than that.
yeah, you know, like seriously.
Crazy.
Only in Montreal.
Only in Montreal.
So, no, I find I just a little more aware about what I put out, basically, and just try to not necessarily step on anybody's toes. Like at the same time, I don't censor myself, but I censor myself.
Yeah. I hear you.
You know,
Yeah.
a little censor. But when you see me in person, that's what you get. Like, there's no censoring. There's no censor when the filter is off. Filter is off.
And what would you say about Paul Ash? Because I was reading that he was really instrumental in
Paul Ash is like when I first started my blog, it was the first. So I went on Facebook, and I wasn't on Facebook before I started my blog either. I was anti-Facebook. I was like, fuck Facebook. I don't want.
Same here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I hated
That was
Facebook.
such a
I was like, not on
huge struggle.
Facebook, and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna make this work,
Yeah.
I gotta use Facebook.
Because that's where the people are.
It's a tool.
That's-
I gotta use it.
Yes.
I'm signed up to Facebook, but I hardly use it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Twitter. I'm signed up to Twitter, hardly use it.
No, Facebook is well, I use it as a tool, and then so I looked up comedy shows, and Paul Ash was the first person that came up. So I went out to his show and I introduced myself, and ever since then he's just been like, he's always helped me around. He's always like supported me. He's always promoted me, and I just try to give him back everything that he gives me back. He does a lot for comedy in Montreal. He gives people places to practice. He gives a lot of good insight. He's been in the scene for like over 20 years, so you know. He's a really good guy. He's a really, really good guy, and he just wants make people laugh, and he wants people to succeed in what they want to do in life. So, shouts out to my Paul Ash.
Paul Ash.
Kick Ash Comedy, Tuesday nights, Liquid Lounge on Sherbrooke, 8 p.m. If I got that wrong, just go to www.paulashcomedy.com.
And Kick-Ass Comedy is like a show that he does on.
It's basically like an open mic. He does it on Tuesdays. Always been on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And so you have some people who've been there doing it their first time.
Okay.
But sometimes it's usually people in their first to third year. And sometimes you'll get veterans who've been like just want to try out new jokes or something like that, you know. So it's a good mix of people. It's always free too. So it's always just a good night. Comedy, I find, is just one of those great live entertainments that, dude, if you haven't done that yet, go do it, and you're gonna be hooked. Like my friend in Toronto never went to see a live comedy show before he met me, and now he can't get enough comedy. He's like, all he wants to do is comedy. He's like, I just want to do comedy. It's just like, I want to see comedy, I want to film comedy. It's just like all comedy. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm like, that's good. Because I got all the comedy you need. All the comedy you need.
Is that in there?
Yeah, that's Paul Ash.
All right.
Curly hair, yeah.
Crazy hair.
Well, it's shorter now, right? For my son.
But yes, he cut his hair, man. He cut his hair now. And I remember I saw that. I was like, Paul Ash is probably one of the white people who have better hair than I do.
Yeah,
I was
it
like, I
looks
want
like some
your...
good
No,
hair.
he had some really... Like, I remember it was one point he came in, I was like...
You're like, I want to touch it.
I want to touch it.
I was like, can I touch it? I'm like, now I know how people feel when they want to touch my hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
I don't know. People want to touch my hair are funny, too. They're like... I'm like, yes.
Does that still happen? That still happens.
All the time. They're like... I'm like, yes. Just go. Please touch my hair. Is it okay if I touch? I'm like, yep. If you don't mind having greasy hands, it's all
Yeah,
gravy.
exactly.
You should charge $20.
You
I
should.
really should, man.
Yeah.
Just have a booth at a carnival.
Yeah.
Touch the hair.
Yeah. Seriously.
Make sure to grab some baby wipes on the way up.
Yeah.
This here is moisturized by cocoa butter.
Yes. This hair is sponsored by.
It's sponsored by cocoa butter.
Not a bad idea.
No, it's not.
You can go in different countries where there's no black people, and they would pay you to just touch the hair.
Yes, because
You
it's
know?
usually white people who want to touch my hair.
Yeah.
I think men anywhere will pay to fondle women in some shape, in some way or another.
So you think touching hair is a form of
I
fondling?
bet you $1 million.
Oh, yes, it is.
I bet you $1 million.
Because sometimes I'm just like, okay, no, you can't rub my hair.
Right?
No, you can touch my
Yeah.
hair, don't rub
Yeah.
my
I
head.
didn't even give you
Don't-
my number
no.
yet,
Yeah, right?
and you're
I'm like,
touching
no.
my scalp?
Yeah. You
No.
can't-
I gotta sit down and you gotta like, no.
No, I'm not going to let you put your face in my afro. That's not going to work. No.
Can I smell it?
Can I smell it with my pants off?
Can I take a lock of it? My other head wants to smell it too. Yeah.
Oh, Terrell
You don't have to do anything. Don't worry.
Talon said
Just
she's
stand right
had
there.
black people ask to touch her hair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other week, the last 2 weeks ago, this woman just ran up on me, this black lady, and she's like, "Oh my God, can I touch your hair, please? Please, can I touch your hair?" And she's like, "Your hair's so beautiful." I was like, "Yeah, go, knock yourself out." And she's like, and we had a 10-minute conversation on hair products and where to go buy hair products and all this kind of cool stuff, which was pretty cool, actually, because she's like, I'm trying to keep my hair natural, but I don't know, which I find is what black women have a problem with, is they don't know what products to use. They don't show you what products to use. And trust me, I've done a lot of trial and
I'm like,
error.
this is lifting my
I've
hand.
done so much trial and error. Basically, do not go to the pharmacy. Do not go to Jean-Coutu or Pharmaprix to buy your hair products. Unless the Pharmaprix has a black section,
Yes.
go to the black section.
Yes.
It was funny. I went to the state Pharmaprix and asked them, I'm like, do you have, hair products for, a black section? You have the black hair section? She's
Yeah.
like, and they're like, like different kind of hair. She's like, you mean No, I'm not talking about Pantene Pro-V. I'm talking about African gold. She's
Yeah.
like, I don't think so. I'm like, I didn't think so.
Main tail.
Main tail.
Yeah.
Main tail.
Like, come on.
Luster's pink oil.
Yes.
Is there any hair products with pictures of horses on it? No.
No.
That's the packages of weed.
Right. Yeah, exactly. There's no hair product with a coconut in the front. No.
Coconut.
Or
Palm trees,
castor oil.
lions,
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Start my own hair product with a line on it.
A
Yes.
couple of flags that you don't know where it's from.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Bring out the lioness in your hair.
Exactly.
Oh my God, amazing right there. Just a product and a slogan at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Here.
what do you put in your hair?
Oh, yeah.
I put this thing called Indian hemp, is what I discovered. This is
Indian hemp.
Indian hemp. It's just not a really greasy grease. It's more of a thick grease. Look at there are different levels of grease.
Yes, there are. Yes.
And so I usually, I basically every time after I shower, put that in.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually try and find also, there's another thing I was using called tea tree oil.
Mm-hmm.
I like tea tree oil. There's this product called Parvenu. And I use that leave-in conditioner. Basically, try not to put too much stuff because that too is just not good either. Too much products is just, you got something going over here and then something sticking out over there. And then, no, it's a balance. It's all in a balance. So Indian hemp. And the other one is, I forget the name of it, but it's like African gold to grow your hair, basically.
Did you ever rock a Jerry curl?
Yeah.
No,
that's
I
a good
rocked an
question.
S curl.
S
What's an
curl.
S curl? It's a cheap version of the Jerry curl.
Right.
Oh.
No, my mom used to do that to her hair because my hair used to be way kinkier than this actually, and so my mom used to like S curl hair just to make it more manageable to comb, which still hurt like a bitch, man. Like she's like my head is immune to like being pulled and tugged. I can't feel that anymore. But no Jerry curls, just S curls. Jerry curls. The Jerry curl.
Yeah, I had Jerry curl.
You got to be born in like the 60s or the 70s.
Amazing. My dad had Jerry curl. That was
Yeah.
funny.
Jerry curl in a private school. I mean, come on.
In a private white school.
Private white school.
Oh my God.
Oh, fight every
Wow.
day
Yeah.
to like, it's like bob and weave. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm trying to save your life. You know, save your hand.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, it's horrible.
I can't relate. You guys are crazy.
Yo, man. Black women in here is crazy shit, man.
Yes, it is.
It's a fucking whole other world.
Yeah, you got to tell me. Woo, girl.
No, but I never put any weave or anything. I've done straight perm. I used to straight perm all the time. That's what I used to do. And then I just got like, because after it's great for 2-3 weeks, then your stupid hair starts growing back, and you're like,
It's
gotta go
It's that
do it again.
chase,
It's always, you're chasing the dragon,
like you're
basically. You're chasing the dragon of hair, basically.
Yeah, it's true.
I need that hair.
I know.
That first
Need
high.
that so true. The first time after you like perm your hair, it's all straight, and you're like,
Yeah, I love it.
check this out, my friend.
I know what like Joanne. I'm trying to think of
that
a
comb hard
or
enough?
Brittany. That's a very white name.
Right.
Now I know how Brittany feels.
Yeah,
like.
well, that misconception of having like, I want that hair to go, ah.
Yeah.
Well, I can do that now with my afro, ladies. So screw the straight, long, blonde hair.
Yes.
That's right.
Just grow natural, man. Trust me, man. It's just better on the wallet. It's better on your self-esteem. And I understand. I've met girls who are just like, and it's hard. Like you say, it's hard. It's an upkeep, and it takes time. And putting on a weave or putting on a wig is just that much easier to do. I don't judge, man. I don't judge at all. But it's like, it's hard. It's hard. And I have girls who are like, dude, I want to wear my hair like that, but she has great hair under her weave or under her wig, and she's like, they're afraid to take that first step. It's a hard first step to just be like,
That's where I'm at.
yeah. But once you do it, I swear to God, like everybody loves your hair. I've never heard someone say like, your hair sucks. That like, even when you're like, man, I'm having a shitty hair day. Oh my God, your hair is so cool. Oh my God, your hair is so cool. And I'm like, I know it's because you've never seen it before. That's why it's so cool. But I'll take it. It's cool.
That's the struggle for me because I've shaved my hair twice. Clove did it for me because the first time
I put a nice lightning bolt in the side.
No, you
She didn't like it too tough.
Kill you.
Cloves bitch in the back.
Yeah, I'd be like, what's going on back there?
I had it leveled like Tupac.
So I have a nice kid and play going on.
Yes, exactly. But so I did the whole trying to I put perm back in or relaxer, and I didn't. Yeah, that went out the window in terms of managing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, Clove, shave it off again.
Shave it off.
And so that's where I'm at. I'm like, it's a matter of what am I gonna do. So we were just talking about this morning.
Everywhere.
Oh yeah, no. The
What
first
to do?
5 years too after you cut your hair, it's a struggling battle.
I just
you're
don't like my hair. Like it's so short, and I don't like to. I don't wear it out.
No, but black women have beautiful, beautiful shaped heads, man. Seriously, we do.
Right?
And we look awesome with short hair.
Oh,
Although,
so true.
Clove's like, speak the truth, Joanne.
tell it,
sense.
tell it, preach on, sister. But at the same time, it's like, and I've been there where I've been like, fuck this, I'm going back. I'm perming my hair. I'm perming my hair today. I can't take this. It's too short to comb, too long to put, too short to put in a ponytail, too long to do anything with. So it's like, just gotta fight it out. Hats.
And
Right.
hats.
I used to pull my hair back, tie it, comb it,
Yeah.
and then just wear hats. And that's how I lived through the 2 years actually. I love hats.
That's a good.
Just to get through that
Hats are
shitty point where you're like, you
Because
can't
I'm at a
do.
point I'm getting tired to wear wigs.
Yes,
I am.
no,
I'm
man.
tired of wearing wig. I'm tired. I don't.
Shirley, we're gonna revolution today, my friend.
Right.
It's going down, my friend.
Joanne Robbins, please.
That's
Up top.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna
like
make
Anthony Robbins. Just
we're gonna make a little documentary out of this.
yeah.
Right.
Day one.
developing.
Seriously,
Developing.
I would have made one of mine had I thought about it, but really, it's such a process that I don't judge
when
when
you could do seminar for Black women
You
like
could.
myself
You could.
with newly shaved hair and trying to hold their hands through the process of
you just gotta stick
fighting
to it.
the urge not to wear my
The
wig.
right product and just get nice cool hats, Kangles, and
Bam.
nice Kangles, man. Prop.
Put it on with some
head wraps.
attitude.
I like
to
head
the side.
wraps.
Head wraps
a
are
lot
nice too. I
too,
love head
yes.
wraps. Yeah, wrapping your hair in having nice foulard. I said foulard. Nice foulard. Foulard. I'm so pretentious.
That's scarf. That's scarf in Franglish.
That's scarf. It's foulard. Slap myself right there. But yeah, my mom is wrapped. My mom has long, beautiful hair. She's like, we're Trinidadian. So she's like West Indian. So she has that Indian coolie hair, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. She always wears it in a bun. Always wears it in a bun. Like she'll never have it out unless she goes out, basically.
Yeah.
Does that make you mad that she's
yes,
not
it makes
flowing
me
it around?
furious.
Yeah.
Yes.
But my mom says, John, you're tall, you're skinny, you can't have everything. And I was like, fair enough. Fair enough. I was like, fair enough.
Oh, that Trini. I love Trini Truth.
I know, Trini Truth.
know?
Oh, my mom, dude.
I just love it.
All she does is speak the truth all day long. Don't think you're going to come by my mom and have
That's
her
why
say
when you go to
something.
Trinidad, you have to prepare. You really do have to prepare yourself.
Right?
Because
You got to be open to feedback.
girl,
Feedback? Yo, talk about getting cut down a little bit, man.
like my friends, they're not my friends. They should have told me about this. I mean, I kind of knew, but man,
Maybe it was just they had to push you in the deep end right away.
everywhere,
There was no preparing for it.
everywhere, you go shopping.
You got to shock your system.
You go shopping.
Yeah.
They will tell you
Yeah.
if you want to buy some clothes. They will tell you
Yeah.
Oh.
if it looks right or not.
My
Good.
mom, my
That's
mom,
good.
my mom is
That's
like that
awesome.
straight up. Like mom's in Walmart, she's like,
That's awesome.
She think that look good on she, and she'll walk around just dissing people. I'm like, mommy, man,
I know.
Like, she's like, why she try to put herself in that? She knows she can't fit in that, and I'm like,
For
oh
real.
my
Oh.
god. But she's right though.
Yes.
Like, dude,
Trini Truth, you can't argue Trini Truth.
No, man.
Because it's the truth. It's like it's the
straight
most
up in your
direct,
face.
straight up.
Right.
Yeah. Like, you know how kids tell you the truth?
Right.
That's at that level.
Right.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, right?
Perfect.
Right?
So happy.
Right?
It's about respecting
It's like-
honesty.
yeah.
That's right.
It's
Oh,
at
yeah.
that level.
But then putting you off on the comedy side. Like the first time my ex met my mom, he's like, yeah, I have a snake and I got a dog, and I was like, oh yeah, and you got a snake in your pants too, huh? And then he just looks at me like, what just happened? And I'm just like, I told you, you're on your own, my friend.
Just Trini Truth your
She's
ass.
fucking, she's hilarious, my mom. She's too funny, man. Fucking funny.
Oh man. So now you have, through the love of blogging, JJ Press has started. Is that fairly new? Or?
Oh no, JJ's Press was that's my registered business name. Like
Okay.
that's where I originally started thinking of making a business out of blogging. So taking it into like from the same aspect of covering and doing show reviews basically.
Yeah.
But like that was still in my early years where I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do it, shall I say, right? And so now 3 years later I got a lot of help, and I got a good how do I say?
Support?
Not just support. I got a good direction at a really low time in my life, and someone just pointed me in the right direction, and just keep doing what you're doing. It's gonna work, and just keep going. And I did, and I pushed through it, and here I am today with my Montreal and my little 20 bloggers, and the ball is rolling like crazy.
That's
so
right.
you just gotta keep going. Life's always gonna. I find that when life throws shit at you, it's because you're doing something right, and it wants to deter you from like what you're doing. So that's how that's how I take it. Like when shit just starts fucking up all around you, accepting like what you're focused on, just fuck it. Just
It's so funny you
like,
say that because it's going to be 3 years for us, May 21st officially.
21st means the 25th.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
What about May? That makes people start things.
Yeah, right. Huh? It's the summer and the spring.
That's
Spring,
right.
yeah. It's like just before summer hits,
right,
let me
man.
do something, right?
May 25th.
Yeah,
That's
May
funny, too.
21st. So it's going to be 3 years for us, but it's been the best, but it's been the most struggling.
Oh, it's
like
such
in our
a-
relationship,
Yeah.
in our everything,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Oh yeah, like
Amazing.
everything. Like you look at your life and like, oh, my life is a completely mess, right? But
Oh
what
my
I'm
God.
doing and what I love, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
keep that awesome. As long as that's awesome, everything else will fix itself on the side, man.
I think
See
it's.
that?
I
See
think
that?
it's. Yeah.
Everything always works its way. Always works out.
I think
Just-
it's because you finally are in a direction in your life where you are like, okay, I want to live my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna take a chance on myself and work on my own passion.
Yeah.
But there's just so many tests in terms of because
yeah.
it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you're
because
making a living
It's
out of
you
yourself.
when you're deciding to
Yeah.
like say
Tons
no.
of life lessons starts
Oh.
pouring in.
Yeah.
Tons
Yeah.
of life lessons. Man.
Yeah.
First life lesson: drop all your shitty friends.
Yes.
All your shitty friends.
Yes.
Because they're just going to be like, oh,
Why are you doing that?
why are you doing that? Don't you wasting your time?
Yeah.
Why don't you come have a drink with me? Waste my life too. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, man, no.
Why do you want to shine? What's that about?
Yeah.
You going to do an interview? Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah, let's just go hide out in the shadows.
Exactly. Stuff like
Let's be
that.
shadows.
Yeah, let's just be shadows, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really glad that we had an opportunity to meet and talk.
I'm
because
happy that
Yeah,
this
same
is-
here.
You guys are awesome. And I like just when you guys found me, you guys just
I don't
the
even
way,
know how
like-
I found you, to
Yeah.
tell you the truth.
You know what it is? It's people who are driven. And that's what I was trying to say, is that people who are driven will find each other.
That's
Mhm.
true.
And
That's
it's
just
true.
how
And
it
that's how
is.
I found Reese. Like Reese and Kate are awesome. They're like basically in the same boat as me, where like they're at a point where they want to do shit what they like doing and love doing in life, and they want to make a business out of it and run it. And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
only the type of people I want to surround myself with.
Yeah,
now.
Yes.
yeah,
Just
Yes.
working people who want to like make shit happen in life, man.
yeah,
So,
yeah. A lot of people are scared of that. A lot of people
oh,
are
and
scared
it's
of people
scary
who
to
are
like jump
gonna
out of
grow.
a safety zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And be
it's
like,
hard fucking work too.
of course, I can go work at Jean Coutu and be a manager for the rest of my life. Do I
Right.
want to do that?
No.
No, hell
Yeah.
no.
Do I have the option?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I have
of
the
course.
option.
And I'm not. And that's why I'm like, if this fails, which I know it won't, because the only way it will fail is if I stop doing it, basically, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only way it'll
So-
fail is if you don't learn anything from it.
And that too,
You know
if
what I
you
mean?
if you
So-
just like be ignorant,
Yeah.
ignorant twat, and like that's how a lot of people fail, because they go in already with their mind and their ideas, like, no, it's gonna work like this, and
Yeah.
your template's broken and whatever, and
Yeah.
you're like, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, my friend, you lost, didn't you? You lost that little game, didn't you? Yeah, you lost.
That's good.
And if you're
No.
willing to pick yourself up, right? Because
And that's the hardest part. Like,
That's
like
the
you said,
hardest.
you've run in slums, you've been in holes. You're like, what am I doing with my life? What is this retardation? Like, who do you think you are at the end of the day? Right? You're like, no.
I got to stop smoking this weed.
That's right. What am I doing? And you're like, I know what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yes, that's what I'm doing.
yes,
I know, and it comes with, you have to believe in yourself also. You gotta
Yeah.
believe, and you gotta trust yourself.
truly.
Trust yourself, and be like, you know what? I am doing this, and what I'm doing. That's why when I find people like you who like give me feedback on things that you don't necessarily see what you're doing, like someone that did an interview on me, Stephanie Yine, for the Examiner, and when I read it, I was like, huh.
Mm-hmm.
I would never have said all those things about me, but
Yeah.
not that she was wrong. She's absolutely right. But I was like, I personally would have never said all those things about me, and it's awesome when you can get an outside look to what you're doing. So it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, Joanne, you're doing right. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going. You know, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. And it's like same thing with you guys. You guys like doing all this, and I was like, cool. I'll help you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I love meeting people online. It's great.
Perfect.
It's funny
Mm-hmm.
meeting people online.
I know, right? What's gonna be the
What?
like our kids' generation? They're gonna be meeting all sorts of people
Yeah.
online.
It's going to be easier to find like-minded people.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's
yeah.
true. They'll be like asshole club.
Yeah.
They'll be like I love kitty club.
I hate the asshole club.
exactly. exactly.
Amazing.
So how do you, for anyone who's aspiring to become a blogger, what would you say, like, in terms of like do you make a living out
I
of
would say,
blogging?
well, first, if you're gonna blog about something that you're passionate about, that you like.
Mhm.
It makes it easier, obviously, to write about it and get back to it. Keep at it. It's a long process before, like, say, even like putting your name in Google and having your shit pop up. I remember the first time that happened, it was like, yes, breakaway, but it takes a while and it takes time. Basically, don't give up on that. And if you want to monetize it, there's always monetizing through ads and through all that. Me, I'm monetizing it through the way that I'm going to cover events and get contracts in that way. But
Right.
there's also advertising. And then my other thing is sponsorship, where I'm trying to get sponsorship to fund my festival season, basically.
Right.
So
Right.
it's another way of going, kind of like, I'm still doing advertising for you guys, but it's more like you're sponsoring me. So it's more like a give and take,
Yeah,
I find
absolutely.
it should always be a give and take. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Always. So no, man, just keep at it.
Yeah.
Get on every social media thing, even if you hate it. You have to do it.
Girl,
And do you have like
it's hard to manage all of them. There's just so many.
I got 4 Twitter accounts going, like 6
What?
pages going.
Oh, yeah,
like
you
I
do.
got so much, and that's why people are like, all else you do on Facebook is click, 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 click. And I'm like, I just shared 20 things in those clicks, right? Like, you don't understand, like, how much, like, work, and it's time consuming.
It's
so time consuming just to go and read a little timeline, share it there. So it's like, I'm not doing it. I'm doing shit. When people look at you on a computer like, oh, you're just playing around on Facebook. No, man. I'm working, actually. I'm actually working.
And you want to take the Montreal brand nationwide, like you want to take
yeah,
across
man.
Canada,
Like I already
right?
have like a blogger in Halifax. I got a blogger in Toronto. I got a blogger in Las Vegas, actually. She's from Montreal, but she's doing her schooling in Las Vegas. So, and I found her on Kijiji as well. That's crazy.
Damn.
Amazing.
That's crazy, man. And hopefully soon in Vancouver. So, yeah, we want to take it all nationwide, and then a couple years, bring it worldwide. You know? Exactly, man. The mob is coming to rule the world.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Like a real mob. That's right. Once you're in, you're not getting out.
That's right. Blood in, blood out.
Hope you guys heard that. That's right. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Reese, Caitlin, run!
No, they're Dons. They're cool. They're cool.
Speaking of Reese and Caitlin, so you guys have a podcast called Re-Radio.
Re-Radio with Simon Isty as well. The song we're playing on. So it's
Simon is a new additional.
No, Simon was originally
okay.
with us, but he has to back down because he has his music career. He has too much stuff to do in it, so he doesn't have enough time to give it. So we're actually looking for someone to fill our hip hop seat, which we kind of like revolve it every week, and it's always local, always promoting, supporting.
Is that a new kinky word? Nobody said me that. Memo.
I'm in this morning.
I'm in this morning.
Yeah.
This morning's awesome.
It's kind of like sniffing and spitting at the same time. Like snorting.
It happens at the end.
Yeah.
And so we promote. So we talk about comedy, and we talk about hip hop as well. And in between, we throw in a little bit of skits there. We do some funny stuff. So it's very laid back. And our studio is in Utopia. It's a hemp shop. It's the best studio. It's an awesome studio. This studio is awesome too, by the way.
Thank you.
Thanks.
But my other studio, I'm always just staring up at the wall. So I'm staring at the wall, thinking I should see bongs, because that's how I see in the other studio. I just see bongs, and half the time I'm like, what? Oh yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking.
Their studio is in the back of a store.
It's a hem shop.
Hem shop.
In the bong room.
In the bong room.
It's awesome. So great. Yeah, it's a good time. So so every 2 weeks we put out a show, and we started that in March, I believe.
How did it get started? Like, how did you guys?
Reese, actually, I found Reese on Twitter.
How did you really?
I was doing a contest for the Comedy Nest, and he replied. He wanted the tickets. And he saw what I was doing, and then he invited me to come along on this project with him and Kate. And it was funny, because at first, I had said yes, and I was going to back out, because I just didn't have enough time, and I was going through a little phasey moment. I was like, but I just, like, kicked through it, and I'm so happy that I stuck with it, because they're, like, amazing people, and they're going to be with me forever. Like I said, you're in.
It's not too late.
So, no, they're really good people, great
kidding.
people, and they're very, like, on point of where they want to go to.
That's
in life,
cool.
you know?
Yeah,
So,
I spoke to Caitlin. She's
Caitlin's really awesome. She's so awesome, Caitlin. And
All our instrumentals are supplied by Akil Roberts. I don't know if you know that guy. Skin Deep.
Skin Deep.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did all the stuff for Chonilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He hooked us up with
Amazing.
some crazy beats.
Amazing.
So,
Yeah, man. I'm actually trying to get. We had Scratch come in. Scratch from the Roots come and do that show. Actually, I'm trying to get him to do our little intro. Actually, just do
Right.
a Re-Radio.
nice.
That's all you need to do, man. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Don't worry, I'll take
10
care of the
seconds.
echo. I'll take care of all that. Yeah.
I'll put it on loop. I don't care. That's all I need. So no, that's actually a really good project too. And from that came the whole Mobcast network. So we got a whole other. So in life, just gotta go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow.
With that flow, let's take a break.
Okay.
Stuck stuck between a hard place and a rock. They all say it gets better, but when my heart races, then it stops. I reach the finish line in record time. Call pivot in the mind, fall with a rhyme, dark in the light. But what's the difference between winning and the bottom inning and digging for the meaning and reason why we out here living? I know it's heavy shit, mind blowing with a steady kick. Reality break your heart on some Tom Petty shit. I can show you the light or let you find it. The form is quicker, but the ladder's more enlightening. We all start with strikes, some start with indictments. Eyes open, grasp reality, so tight it create diamonds. Dropping jewels, I guess that's what they meant by it. Nobody's equal, it's real bullshit, cause fate is biased. Faced with liars, I see through them like psychics. That's why you recognize real life fall up in my shit. Is that real life? Yes, is that real life? That Mount Real dollar bill life, Nah, tell me what it feels like to be an outsider watching people live that real life. Is that real life? Yes, is that real life? That Mount Real dollar bill life, Nah, tell me what it feels like to be an outsider watching people live that real life.
Yeah.
Oh, the music's done.
Yeah.
Was it done a while ago?
Yes.
Dang.
It's okay.
All right. Ooh, I thought I was fast.
So you were mentioning through Radio, you guys now have started.
Can I ask a question real quick first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about flow. We're talking about drive.
Flow.
Yes.
Drive.
Where do you think that comes for you? Like, where do you think that stems from for you?
I can say she get it from her mama. My mom's always been a hardworking lady, but my drive and flow for this basically comes from me not wanting to work at a Jean Couture.
Right.
So I'm like, I put my heart and soul and my blood and everything into this to make it work. And now that I have people on board, it actually gives me an extra kick in the ass because
Yes.
it's people who are like, dude, they're on board of something that they believe in, so I have to give them something back, and I gotta make their choice like the right choice, not just like be like I have all these cool people and then like screw them all or like just fall off on my side and not do my part of my job basically. And my job is to find them fucking work. So so that really put a fire into my ass because having people respond to you, people you don't even know, people like just have read your thing or like so on board with what you're doing, that really just that kind of makes you feel good and makes be like, yo, I am doing something right. So, and I can see that if I just keep going, you can see the potential. I could see it all there. So it's just a matter of really, I just have to keep that in mind and just keep pushing through all the bullshit.
Because for me, exactly.
There's like a lot of bullshit. There's so much bullshit.
And that's the thing with me and Shirley too. It's like really being driven on a feeling. You know what I mean? Really being driven that you know that this feels good, so you're gonna keep moving forward with it.
Exactly, right? You know that, like, no, man.
And the only way you can know that is if you know what doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have the good with the bad. You have to be able to say, like, this is not the right direction.
Well, obviously, if I had not worked, like, say, like, I was starting off if I was 16 as opposed to working in a gas station, I started blogging. I started going on the computer. Drop that like in a heartbeat. I'm like, I'm doing this shit. Like, no, I have to go through all this shit to realize, no, I'm like that shit. It's true. You gotta fall down before you can like get back up. You gotta go through shit to find like what you don't like. Basically, it's easier to find. It's easier to say what you don't like, or is it easier to say what you like than what you don't like? I think it's easier to
say what you don't like than what you like.
Yeah, because those are easier to come. It's easier to find. Yeah, it's really true, man.
Yeah.
What does your mom think about you? I mean, it's like it's so new, right? What you're doing, and
my mom is funny. She's like, I don't understand nothing what you do. I understand nothing of this, but I see you, and I see you doing good. So she said something to me actually the beginning of this year. She never said it. She's like, I finally see that you found your niche. Like she can see the drive in my eyes,
awesome. That is incredible.
Where she's never seen before.
That's incredible.
And it's something my mom, like I said, she ain't gonna say shit just to say shit. And like she said that, and I was like, holy shit, my mom believes in me.
Yeah.
Holy
It's a great feeling,
and it's
isn't
like,
it? It's
and my mom, like I
whoa.
said, she'll tell me straight up, what you're doing is stupid, and like you need to find a
mom
job,
too.
right? Like she would tell you straight up.
Yes, my mom too. She
But-
won't say it's stupid, but I
No, yeah.
know that she's telling me it's stupid because she'll say
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't you think you're kind of wasting your time, or which
Yeah.
at the beginning of my blog, like she's just like, oh, you still doing that? Like,
yes.
whatever, like you know?
Because parents from that generation is you work hard,
Yeah,
work sucks, life sucks.
sucks. Yeah,
and
exactly.
You work hard.
You just work hard. Life sucks. You pay your bills,
Yeah.
take care of your children,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And
Like,
every once in a while, you get a good moment with
Yeah.
your family, and that's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's really it. No,
That's
it's true.
life.
And no, and she said that was another like fire under my ass. Where I'm like, dude, my mama believes in me now. It's
know,
awesome.
it's a
Like when I
trip.
did that little TV thing, she called me and I called her after, and she's like, okay, what were you wearing? I'm like, I was wearing this, mother. The flower in my hair was clean. I brushed
My
my
hair was
teeth. No,
clean.
my flower was clean because she likes to get on me. My flowers are dirty, and I'm like, okay. I don't have a sponsors for my flowers yet, okay? We're on a rotation right now. So, like, no, she's like, it's nice when your parents are actually proud of you for doing something.
That's
and she can
awesome.
see that, like, no, this is where you are, and, like, she can see me succeeding. And my mom's never wrong, so that's another thing. When my mom says shit, that shit comes true. Like, so where sometimes I don't even ask her things, I don't even want to know. I'm like, no, I don't want to
Yeah, I
know.
don't want to know. Don't tell
I
me.
don't want to know because I
Yeah.
know it's probably not right.
I know it was a trip for us when my mom helped us supported us by
Yep.
helping us out with getting the T-shirts.
Yep.
And so she's like our first official, like, what, sponsor? I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. That's awesome.
investor,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised. Like, there was no question about it. She was just like, okay, you need it. I see you're doing it. It's like, whoa.
I wasn't surprised because your mom supports you like that a lot. Like your mom
Yeah?
and dad support you like that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
They may not be as
But
enthusiastic.
Yeah, but this is the first time without a comment under her breath.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
without her,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was like
let's
a...
let's define the word support
Okay.
here. Yeah. So there wasn't.
Charlie, $500. Okay.
Pourquoi?
What is your background?
Haitian.
Haitian,
Yeah, my parents. Both of them.
People always think I'm Haitian because I speak French.
Yeah.
No, Haiti mo.
Yeah. That's why I was like, Brighton, where is that from? Because it's not, yeah. If you were
And it's
Haitian,
pronounced
you'd be
Britain.
like,
Britain,
Yeah.
yeah.
Brighton. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but Brighton though, I find a lot of people do that.
I when I saw your name, I was like Joanne Brighton.
Joanne Brighton.
Yep,
Yeah, I don't know.
yep.
People always say that. It's funny. Joanne Brighton, it is.
Yes.
Joanne Brighton, it is.
So yeah, you mentioned Scratch. So you had an event. Was this something that you were working with?
It's basically I was working with a comic from Toronto, Quincy Martin.
Quincy Martin. That's right.
And so I went to see when I was over in Toronto. I saw him over there. I met up with him there, and they wanted to bring the show to Montreal. So we got Scratch and him to come down to the Communist Quinny and Scratchy show.
Quincy Scratchy.
And
Yes.
yes,
Oh, man,
unfortunately,
I
it
was
happened to snow that freaking day. But even despite that, we still had a good 50 people in our seats, and it was a very excellent show, actually. Very, very good show. So that's another part where I'm going to start to do is producing shows as well. Told you the mob's taking over all that
Oh,
shit.
so you produced that show?
Yeah, I produced those
Okay,
shows, yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
produce those shows. So have that show, have basically a medical marijuana show, which I'd like to do in Montreal and in Toronto. It's funny and you laugh, but it's true.
Medical,
Is that Quincy
what
right
do you-
there?
No.
Actually, I just
I'll put it up in the chat. I'll put it up in the chat.
I'm
just
sorry for that, Quincy Martin, right there. But damn, nigga, shit.
I see that pic.
I'm throwing it up.
Fucking
Throwing it up.
funny shit right there.
Oh my goodness.
It's Quinn, C.
Oh
Martin.
Lord.
Q-U-I. Yo, what the fuck, nigga?
Wow.
I hope that was a pose.
Yeah. That's good.
That was a pose. Dude, he was like, is that Quincy Martin? Dude.
Save image as.
Save image.
And going on the blog post for this episode.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Is that him there?
No, it's
All right.
That's Gottfried. What the hell?
Quincy
We're just putting
Martin.
up Quinn, Quinn,
NN?
yeah, and space C,
There we go.
Just friended him on Facebook the other
Bam.
day, too.
There we go.
That's the Quinny. That's the Quinsta.
I got this, Shirley.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just became friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
Quinn.
Facebook acquaintances.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's a very talented dude, man. Very funny guy. We're actually going to have some clips up from the Quinn and Scratchy show up this week, actually, on Montreal's YouTube channel. So
Cool.
I'll be sharing that. No, and so we wanted to bring the show here in Montreal, which we did, and I'll probably try and bring him back at the end of August. I would like to do it sooner, but time is crunching away. I can't even believe May is already gone. Like, May just came and went. Like,
Ridiculous.
May was like, hello, bye-bye, and like,
Ridiculous.
that's it. Like,
Ridiculous.
And I knew May, like, it's already starting, because today when I was picking you up and I saw the old people every Sunday. No, is it Sunday? Yes, it is.
Sunday.
Every Sunday they have the lawn chair and they do the whole waltz music and everything. And that's when it hit me like, oh fuck. It's starting.
No, it's on. That's what I'm saying.
The
like,
street festivals, the
all
parties, the
going
events.
on.
It's
Oh,
starting
yeah,
now.
It's starting now.
Yeah.
And it's like, where the fuck? Like, this is the time to prepare for them,
Yeah.
to find out, okay, where do we want to go? Where we want, like, Chonilla
Yeah.
to go to these different events
Yeah.
so people can know about us.
St. Catharines is all blocked
Holy
up.
shit.
All blocked
All,
off
all
in the
year
village right
Already?
now. Yeah.
Already, yeah. Well, as soon as downtown starts getting blocked, you know summer's on.
It's
Summer's
true.
on,
I
man.
love it.
Yes.
Oh, it's crazy.
Hey,
Crazy.
Dana. Yeah. No, it is. It's nuts.
Yeah, and then just the preparation in that is like just like 20 festivals going on. Montreal, you're crazy.
It's
You can't even go to 20 festivals.
I know. That's the
No,
thing.
no, and that's why I don't like that Montreal has done their festivals now in one district. They're doing like a festival district.
Yeah, they have the Quartier de Spectacle,
Oh,
which is
man.
like everything is
that.
there.
Why?
where-
Why do you
F that,
not?
'cause
There's a pro and a con. I get
Yes,
that.
yes, there is a
I
protocol.
think for me, it has to do with visiting the multiple areas of Montreal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That
I
I
like
agree.
that.
Discover new places,
Yes,
new areas.
love it. I think that when you do it where it's like it becomes less local friendly and more touristic friendly.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I mean?
I
when
totally
you do
agree.
it like a festival area, you know. So it's gonna change. It's gonna change. It's not gonna have that same flavor and that same feel. But you know, that's just me.
No.
It's just pinpointing. There's just so.
Well, that's probably why they do it too, because they want that tourist money, French, right?
Right.
So just put
Right.
all the tourists and all their money in one little big basket, and somehow they're gonna pay and buy shit in that basket, and it's gonna come back to
Exactly.
us, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
that's-
kinda sucks, too,
That's
for
the marketing deal. I love seeing the business side of things. It's just so cold.
Yeah.
It's so cold and down to the point. It's just
Sharks.
like you think it's like.
Why it's called business.
No, it's just business, dude.
Yeah.
It's called I want your money and you're gonna give it to me and I'm gonna fuck you for it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily fuck you for it,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna trade you my time for your money, and that's how it's going down.
oh, man. It's crazy.
I love it.
But it's funny because, like, I know for us, we said that, you know, we said this year we want more people to know locally about us. So we were like, okay, let's pick out some festivals and some events that are going on. But there's just so many.
There's so
I don't
many.
know. It's like, and now, like you said, it's already end of,
So,
like,
and yeah, by
we're
next
already
week I
past
have to have
middle
my
of the
festival
month,
page
May,
up.
yeah.
because-
Every weekend you could
so
probably
which one do you pick?
Yeah, Saturday mornings you could probably go to any metro station and say where is the festival, and they'll tell you what station to
They'll
go
tell you
to,
where
and
to
you're
go.
done. Yeah,
The Metro
And there's
guys need
not
to
only
know that.
there's Quartier de Spectacle, and there's also the Old Port. The Old Port has
Old
tons
Port.
of shit going on too. Like,
Yes.
Where it's not necessarily a festival, but there's like always
I love it.
tons of activities going down there. So like
Yeah.
just family wise, it's just take the kids out and just walk around and just do shit.
And there's so
all day
many
long.
free activities.
There's so many
here.
free
We're gonna
Yeah.
make T-shirts that say "I love and hate Montreal" at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the same feeling as New York.
Because that
I'm
feeling
sorry.
is so mutual in Montreal. Like, like I love this city. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
But man, you the fucking idiots.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Like,
Right?
what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if the politics in this city took care of itself, this city would be the number
It would be awesome.
next to Vegas.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Next to Vegas, even more.
Fix the goddamn streets. God damn
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Stop paving new ones and
I
fix
say-
the old ones.
That's right.
I say don't fix the streets because I enjoy the bumpy rides.
Oh, why?
That's
Oh,
right.
right, in the bus
That's right.
with the
That's
with the
right.
ladies in the tight pants.
Everybody bouncing. It's good shit.
I gotcha. I was slow on that one, but I got it. I got it. Biggity bounce.
Montreal
That's
slogan.
right.
It's for you, the bumpy rides,
That's
fellas.
right. Yeah, we don't fix the roads just for the fellas.
It's like, I love hate Chloe for that combo.
That's it. I get it.
That's okay, because I just love Carolyn. That's all. Okay.
Oh, man. So we got a quiz for you.
Oh, it's quiz time.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
The quiz is, are you a true Montrealer?
I'm ready to roll.
Am I a true Montrealer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not bringing it up on my screen because Joe will be able to see it.
Oh, true.
So
Yes.
you're running
Okay.
the show.
So ask for age. So I don't know, like 20 to 35, 31 to 40. I don't know, 18 to
Who, me?
24.
Born in 81.
I'm 31, man. 31.
Okay.
Me not scared to tell me age yet, see.
See, black people, we're not scared to say age.
Because black don't crack.
That's
black
right.
don't crack.
So take advantage. That's why when I
You
see
say it
black
with pride, right?
We
You say,
do.
I'm 31,
I'm
motherfucker.
31.
That's right.
What? You're not 25 now, son.
Nah.
Nah.
I've yet
I
to
was
meet
gonna
a
card
black
you for
women
this
who
alcohol.
can't tell their age. If you can't,
Yo,
I'm
my
like,
mom
we need to
is
talk.
66 and doesn't look a day older than 45. Like, it's insane.
My mom,
It's insane.
when she turned 65, I've never seen her so like ready to party, ready to tell the world.
Yeah.
She almost to the point where she could have called a newspaper and say, "Can you write an article about me turning 65? 'Cause I look good."
When white people turned 65, they were done partying 20 years ago. So,
And you can see it.
yes. Yeah. They party like real hard, like college hard, right? Like bam, and then it catches up to them, and then they're
Yep.
like 30, and they look like they're 45.
So true. Thank you, mother. Thank you very much for those jeans.
Thank you.
Thank you for the melanin.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So during the week, what day are gas prices usually cheaper?
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. It's actually the day right before Thursday.
So Wednesday?
Yeah, actually not Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah, okay.
Tuesday and Monday, because Wednesday, they like to put them up for Thursday. So Thursday morning you wake up, you're like, what the fuck? And then, yeah. But then there's also another scam where they like to lower it on Thursday.
Oh, wait, you worked at Ultramar, so you know
That's what I'm saying. So they lower it on Thursday,
Yes.
on Wednesday, because like, you know how they have the Supreme prices, whatever,
Yeah.
which was like 6 pennies or whatever more. So
Yeah.
they lower the price to make it look like your Supreme is like cheaper, but it's all a big scam. It's just all a big number scam game. It's
Yep.
just
So
really funny.
I should get my gas Tuesdays.
I'm thinking like Sunday to Tuesday, man. Sunday to Tuesday is
good
the
to
days,
know.
man.
Okay.
What's
It's
the
Thursday.
answer?
Thursday's payday, so you know they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna pay me, right? Thursday's payday. They don't give a shit.
Yes.
Friday's the weekend. You're gonna put gas in your car.
Right.
You're gonna go somewhere.
Especially in the summer, they know you're going to go out camping
Exactly,
or
they know
whatever,
that shit,
visit
man.
family. Yes.
Sunday, Monday, like to give you a little break.
Okay. Well, this doesn't give answer. It does percentage on how Montrealer you are.
What?
Yeah, so there's more questions.
Oh.
Amazing!
That's the sound we put on in the comedy nest. We do too much time.
Man.
Love it.
Where would you normally ask for a double-double? McDonald's, Tim Hortons, Harvey's, Denny's, or Dunkin' Donuts?
A double. I don't drink coffee with shit in it, but second cup actually. But I'll give you Tim Hortons.
Okay.
Timmy Hose.
Bam.
Timmy Hose.
You're on the 40 and someone cuts you off. Not that this is unusual. Your first reaction is to yell, "Tabarnak!" Or say, "Well, that wasn't nice." Or yell, "Screw you!" Or pull over the side of the road and take a time out. Or call your friend and tell them what happened.
Mon tabarnak.
Yes.
That's why I don't drive. I have passenger road rage, okay? I don't know. I
No.
refuse to drive.
Even on the bus, Joe is like over the bus
dude.
driver's shoulder, like, "What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Honk your horn. Here, I'll honk it for you."
Ma'am.
I got pedestrian road rage. I'm like, what? I'm like, drive your fucking car.
Passenger rage. Are you going to get us there today?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Are you getting there? Are you getting there?
Which metro station would you avoid at all costs at midnight? Snowden, Côte-Vertu, McGill, Assomption, or Mont-Royal?
Where's all of the above?
Assomption. Because
Really?
it's the furthest east. You didn't say Saint Michel, because that would have been the
That's
number
true.
one.
Number one for sure.
Right. See, it's a trick question.
Yes.
It is. See, that's how you know I'm fucking
It's
Montrealer.
none of the above. It's Saint
That's
Michel.
right. None of the above. Saint Michel is the right answer.
When is the best day of the year to call around for a new apartment? July 1st, February 28th, March 1st, December 31st, or January 1st?
Comb around for a new apartment in Montreal.
To call around, yeah.
You said March?
Yeah.
March.
Yeah,
I said March.
I agree, yeah.
March.
If someone is asking you where the washroom is.
Can I say why March? Because
Yes, explain. Yes.
in Montreal, all of the landlords have hooked up, and they've all agreed that they are going to start and end their leases in July, or is it June?
No, it's
June.
end of June, yeah.
End of June. Yes.
So this way, if you bail on somebody's apartment or somebody's rent or whatever, then there's no apartments ready for you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's very rare to find apartments that are available outside of those months.
Yeah, it's very rare.
So avoid visiting Montreal during the first week of July.
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
It's bananas.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Trucks everywhere.
Oh my God, blocking off one ways.
Blocking off, people are just so ignorant too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was
It's
when we moved to Verdun.
Yeah, because you don't give a shit, and you're
They
like,
don't.
I'm fucking moving.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people are moving out and moving in at the same time.
Yes.
Oh man,
Oh, it's the worst.
Yes. Yes.
it's hassles. It's crazy hassles.
But they like that. The landlords like it, that it's such a hassle to move in Montreal. That's why they do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's very true, man. I didn't know that. Fucking assholes.
Yeah. Well, they're syndicated, man. They got their shit together.
Assholes, man.
If someone is asking you where the washroom is, they want the bathroom, powder room, laundry room, basement mop closet, or greenhouse sink.
They want the bathroom.
Yes.
You go to the bathroom.
Yes. How long can it take to find a parking spot downtown on Friday at approximately 10 p.m.?
Holy shit.
Less than 5 minutes at a valet or lot, 10 minutes at a parking meter, 45 minutes at a parking meter. Parking is not allowed downtown, or I take a cab downtown.
Yeah, I take a cab downtown, man. You don't park downtown.
No. It's true. Downtown is at least an hour.
No, it's like unless you're willing to pay for one of those like parking things there, those spots, forget about it.
That's right.
Forget about it. Or waste an hour of your life going around in circles, whichever one.
Yes.
Whichever one suits you.
Exactly. You're at a bar with friends from the office on Thursday. You are probably at a bar mitzvah, a 5 à 7, heure de la joie, bar watching a hockey game, or male and female strip club.
5 à 7, man.
Yes.
Damn.
Cocktails, 5 à 7.
Cocktail.
Cocktails, man. People go crazy at 5 à 7.
How did that?
Dude,
how did this started?
dude.
Like, how did this whole 5 à 7, 5 to?
It's just a
Well, it's their
culture.
happy
Culture.
hour. It's their
Yeah.
happy hour.
Yeah.
But
It's like that everywhere, man. You finish work, go drink.
finish work, you go drink for 2 hours, chill,
Yeah.
shoot.
And this is a
the
good
shit
2-hour window to get nice and shit-faced.
before you go home to
Yeah.
the wife.
That's right.
Gives you more shit.
Yeah.
Or the husband that gives you shit because you're not home. Like,
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
where
Yes.
have you been and why are you drunk?
Right?
Yes.
Right, Shirley?
This is what. Yes.
Right, Shirley?
Yes.
Listen to Shirley. She's like, right? Yeah.
I'm thinking more because my old job,
Uh-huh.
we used to have them quite often
Uh-huh.
because I worked for a company where I was selling computer stuff for it was like a business to business sale company. So we would have companies like HP, Apple, Lenovo, Acer, like any of those guys that computer parts, and they would come and do like a 5 à 7 to us as the salespeople and say, okay, let's go meet at this bar at 6 o'clock. And, and they covered everything.
Yeah, food, like booze. Yeah, that's usually how it is.
Everything.
Like
Girls.
company parties, man.
Yeah.
Like that.
And it was all like in the
And they were
summertime.
funny, though.
Yeah.
They walk in all like, like cravat in my tie, and like I would like a bear. And then by 7 o'clock, they're like the tie is on their head, and then they're hitting on the chick, and I'm like, You people.
They don't know how to act.
And then you look down on me.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't know how to
Exactly.
act.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
no, man.
Oh, and you know, when it's summertime too, they're like, oh man, like, because they're coming from the States, right? So they're like, oh, I fought real hard to see if I could come to Montreal in July because
I'm like, well,
it's
you were
crazy
coming.
here.
Exactly. It is crazy. And every American, whatever I meet in the summer, they're like, you Montrealers are fucking crazy, man. Like, you guys are up all night. You guys are festivals left, right, and center. I'm like, when do you sleep? I'm like, we don't sleep.
it's true. Even the children's are up at midnight outside.
Yeah.
That freaks me out sometimes.
Yeah,
does.
that's true.
Every time I see a kid outside, at night, at the dark, in the dark, when I'm like,
Yeah.
especially when I'm drunk, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
stop.
I came home at 10 p.m. the other day, and I saw a kid. Where was I? It was on the right around what's that terminal? I can't remember, but anyways, there's a bus coming in from Lachine, and I saw a kid walking on the street. He was like 10 to 12 years old.
Yeah, and I see that a lot, man. I
It's
don't
like 10 p.m.
understand.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
Understand, man.
And he wasn't even walking like he was in a hurry. He was just like,
I was just chilling, yeah.
Wow.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
Like, Montreal is a safe city, though. It's a very safe city when it comes to that. Like, I've walked around all places and all hours of the night, and I've never had any hassle with anything.
I don't care if we lived in heaven. I still wouldn't let my kids.
Well, of
It's
course
funny
not.
you
Of
say
course
that, but
not.
you're right. Now
No,
that I
it's
think
very,
about
like,
it, when
I've
you
never ever had the concept like, oh my god, it's dark. I'm not gonna walk out. Like, I've never ever.
you hear
ever
like
crossed
the
my mind.
crazy murders and that kind of thing inside. That happens inside in homes.
It's always, and people.
It's not outside. You don't get a random person who just went and attacked a kid
No.
or whatever. It's
No,
more
it's
on the
very,
inside.
very random, and yeah, it's always like somebody
Family
you know
member,
or shit
yeah.
like that. You know, it's never. There's very rarely random
Yeah.
things like that happen because it's just not that type of city, man.
Huh.
We're really not that type of city.
You just gotta worry for Kooky Ant. That's all you gotta worry. So your buddy asked from where the switch for the carburetor is.
I got this.
Okay. They're talking about something in the basement, garage, kitchen, den, or furnace room. A carburetor.
A carburetor.
I've never heard of it.
Let's Google that shit,
Carburetor?
shall we?
Yeah, what is a carburetor?
God, tell me what a carburetor is.
Carolyn, what's a carburetor? She's the smart one. Just playing with you, Carolyn. But you are a very smart lady. She's like, no clue.
What is it?
Oh, it's like carburetor. It's like
Here we are.
that thing that goes in the sink there. Like a
Garbage disposal unit.
Garbage, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, those things are scary.
Yeah.
I just watch too many movies, and I just every time I
Right?
see one of those things, I'm like, oh my god.
Why do people have that?
I'm like, I'm not doing the dishes in your
Exactly.
I'm like always get so afraid
Yeah.
of those things.
And why do you feel the need to put your hand in there to get whatever?
Anything out. And why do you need that to begin with?
Yes.
Why do you need a garbage disposal in your fucking sink? Like, what are you? Like, who are you? McDonald's?
Yeah.
Like
Just get a freaking...
get a regular garbage.
Yeah. If you really want to cut it up in pieces, grab your knife.
I think there's been more like accidents with the carburetor than been actually good things that come out of it. Like, imagine how many injuries have come from that stupid thing. And always people probably putting their hand in the thing, and it's some idiot coming along, pressing on. I'm like, no.
I'm gonna do it, and no, yeah.
Why? ¿Por qué tu faisais ça?
The best poutine can be purchased at Chenois, La Fleur, La Belle Province, Harvey's, or Ocock.
Okay, you have to bring those by me. Chinoise is pretty good. Poutine, right?
I've not been to Chenois. I didn't even. This is my first time hearing
Chinoise,
this.
I've been. Chinoise is in the West Island. It's great smoked meat. I've never heard of their poutine actually though.
Mm-hmm.
Chinoise is a really good restaurant.
Let's check it
Yeah, I
out.
should check that out. What is it? Harvey's? Then you had
La Fleur, La Belle Province, or Ocock.
La Belle Province.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's the first thing we did when we moved back here. We're like,
so good.
all right, bags in the apartment.
Let's go
Movers!
get some poutine.
Let's go, movers, quickly.
That's right.
We gotta get
I
some.
got some poutine to eat.
Man, we ate poutine almost every day.
Yo,
We had like a poutine hangover,
Nice.
like for a month. and my stomach would be in knots, but I'm like, it's so good.
So good.
I
Like, you
just-
can't have a better combination of food right there, man. Like, cheese, sauce, and fucking fries. How can you say, like, that's gross? How?
I
Like,
know how. Yeah,
there's no possible way that you can be like, that's just disgusting. Like, no.
it's so good. That's
No.
why. Yes.
There's no one who can't not like a poutine, and if you don't like a poutine, well, fuck you then.
Yeah. Something's wrong.
Something
is wrong with
man.
you.
Yeah, man, definitely. You just don't eat.
Terrell's asking, y'all gonna try that poutine soda though? Yeah, there's a
Poutine soda?
a company to make like a flavored taste soda, like a poutine
No, see,
flavored
this is
tasting
where
soda.
this is where I draw the line on
Yeah.
things where like chips, like where they're like pizza flavored chips and stuff. Like, don't make my food taste like other food.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
let my
Those are
food
sacred.
taste what it's supposed to taste like.
Exactly. Like, why do you want to?
Jonilla.com is now on Stitcher. Listen to us on your iPhone, Android phone, BlackBerry, and free. Stitcher is smart radio for your phone. Go to Stitcher.com and download it for free today. Oh yeah, and we'd really appreciate a thumbs up.
Go to Cholilla.com.